What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? I don't know about you, but I got fired up watching that little intro reel, getting ready for this. So we decided everyone's like showing up as we start these. Everyone shows up a little bit into it, and so we thought let's start 15 minutes with some previews, some getting people hyped up and excited. And check it out, we got 376 of you guys already on live before I got started, which is amazing. So I'm pumped taking out the guys today. How are you guys all feeling? Let me know where you're calling in from today. In the comments, I want to see where you guys are coming in from. Also, if you are watching this live, type in live, so I can see you guys are live here with me. And if you're here replay, watch the replay. Let us know on the replay as well, which is really exciting. But I am pumped to be hanging out with you guys today. So I've been having so much fun. As you guys know, I made a commitment to you all my funnel hackers back, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. I was going to go live every single day. And I went live 6 days last week. And this is day number 3 this week, which is a lot of fun. And this week we've been doing a series. So hopefully you've had a chance to watch all the videos in the series. If you haven't yet, go back to the page and go back and find number 1, number 2. But basically, the stuff I'm teaching this week is about from expert secrets, okay? And I told you guys early on Monday, I said my job here is to get you guys to wake up to the fact that you have a calling, that people are waiting for you to step into your calling to change their lives, okay? Now, every single one of us has been given different life circumstances. Sometimes very positive, things we've done that have been amazing. Sometimes things have been very hard and painful and difficult that we've had to go through. And sometimes we're like, why did I have to go through this? Why did I have to do this? And I believe the reason why is because you learned a set of skills to overcome that, to become someone different, to become something better. And now you have been given that gift, and your job now is to step up as the expert, and to go back in time and find the people who are just like you and to serve them. Okay, that's the calling. That's what it is. Right? Is to figure out the things that you've, the stuff that you've accomplished in life, be able to go back and help other people, right? And so that's kind of the game plan. What I want to talk about today is another piece of that, which is going to be so much fun. So I'm curious now, how many of you guys, if you're listening to me, how do you guys feel called? You're like, I feel that. I feel like I need to be doing more. I feel this call to contribution. Alex Sharfin calls it the call of contribution. I love that. Like, that's the feeling, is this call of contribution, right? And you felt that before. You're like, I know that I'm supposed to be doing this. If that's you and you felt the call of contribution, like, post it down below. Usually people in my funnel hacking community, like, that's who we are. We are people who feel that call of contribution. We want to serve. We want to do things. And so, like, that's the reason. So if that's you, if you feel called, let me know in the comments down below. Comments are going crazy today. I love it. You guys feel called. You're in. Awesome. Okay, well, that's kind of the game plan, what I want to do today. So what we've been doing this week is we've been going through parts of the Expert Secrets book, and I talked about this in the first one, second one, and now the third one. In the Expert Secrets, the whole goal is for us to build a movement, right? To build to have a following people that we can change their lives. So how do you do that? How do you build a mass movement of people that you can change your lives with the advice, the ideas, the things you have, right? That's the question. And so in here, if you look inside the Expert Seekers book, there's 3 core things that every mass movement has throughout time. Number 1 was the attractive character, the expert, the influence, you, right? And that was Monday. We talked all about that. And hopefully I freed you guys from some of that fear and anxiety and anxiousness that you get when you are supposed to step into that calling. So that's number 1. Number 2 then was the future-based cause. That was the video that we watched yesterday, which I thought was a lot of fun. And it showed you guys how we built our future-based cause with ClickFunnels, what we've been doing and how we've been doing it. I had you guys write your campaign slogans. We had you figure out exactly what your identity statements were going to be that you could put on a t-shirt for your people, for your tribe, as you were trying to serve them, and on and on. And today now is step number 3, secret number 3, whatever you want to call it, which is the new opportunity. Now, this is the one of the 3 that I think is the most important, yet the least understood. This is when most people struggle. Even I have people who read the book, come to the events, I got my new opportunity, but I tell them what it is. I'm like, nope, that is literally not a new opportunity. That is the opposite of new opportunity. So I'm gonna show you guys a presentation. Again, this is part 3 from that presentation from Funnel Hacking Live a few years ago, where I first taught this stuff. So we're gonna watch that. But I want to kind of preface that before we go into it, so you get some context before we jump into it, okay? And so, this is a topic I'm speaking next week. Dan Kennedy's got a big event we're doing in Dallas. I have a whole session just on this I'm excited to talk about. So you guys are getting kind of a sneak peek behind that. But what I'm talking about in this presentation that I'm preparing right now for Dan Kennedy's event is you look at the history of things, how things worked, right? So initially, there were only a couple companies that sold stuff, right? Way back in the day, it was like there's, I don't know, Procter & Gamble, whoever it was, like the big companies, Sears, right? They would sell you a washing machine and you get the washing machine, right? And that was business. And none of us people could compete in that business. We didn't have a business, right? There was a company who sold stuff and that was it, right? And then the very first wave of offers started coming, right? And the first wave of offers were repair. Okay, you've got a washing machine, it's broken, and you would repair. So repair is the first evolution of this, right? And so many businesses were in the repair business. That's when all the mechanics and the whatever started popping up in all the different industries, people who tried to repair something that was broken, right? Because they couldn't manufacture it, and have the money or the finances to manufacture to start a business, right? So someone would start a business, they would have all this money, they'd create something, and then the repair market where you would repair something that was broken, right? And that was the first segment of the market. Then somewhere along the way, someone wrote a book about like how to build a better mousetrap. Now notice I said better. There's this magic word ER, better. How to build a better mousetrap, right? And so that was the next phase, is like, okay, instead of repairing, now like people started making money and they started being able to have the chance to manufacture and to compete and stuff like that. So now they started trying to build something that was better, right? Better is an improvement offer. They're trying to improve it, right? So something's broken or something's broken, you repair it. Now something's there, and you try to build a better mousetrap and make it better, faster, smarter. I'm gonna add this feature, and so you're making something better, right? So better is the next phase. And this is where most people in my world today fall, is they try to create a better offer, right? They see someone online, oh, here's Tony Robbins, I'm gonna do it better. Here's so-and-so, I'm gonna do it better. Here's someone teaching how to drive traffic, I'm gonna teach them how to do it better, faster. Like there's always an ER word when you're making an improvement offer, okay? And it's good. You can make a good living with an improvement offer. But if you wanna create a mass move, you wanna change the world, you have to go to the third phase, which is not repair, it's not improvement. In fact, and I'm going to talk about this in the presentation, there's so many reasons why improvement is not good, but the last phase is you create an actual new opportunity, and that is the secret. When you create a new opportunity, that's how you create a movement, right? When we launched ClickFunnels 10 years ago, I can't believe it's been a decade now, 10 years ago, I launched ClickFunnels, like it was a new opportunity. We were the only ones. Like we created a literal new opportunity, which is why the movement grew so quickly. Right? And now as people come out who are trying to make it better, faster, the ERs, all of the improvement offer, people have kind of jumped in over the last decade into our business, but we were the first, we were the beginning, we were the new opportunity. Okay. Now for you, when you are crafting an offer, like understanding and mastering a new opportunity is the key to blowing something up. And this is the hardest thing people struggle with. I still struggle with, like it's a thing you have to think a lot through to actually do one. And so that's kind of the game plan. So that's what we're gonna be learning about today. If you guys want to learn about some new opportunities, N-O, new opportunities, I was gonna say type no in the box for new opportunity, but that doesn't make any sense. It means you're gonna say no. So say yes, we want some no, and then we'll know. Okay. Awesome. Thanks for playing along with me, guys. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm queuing up this presentation. Again, this is the third part of the presentation. We watched part of it Monday on Attractive Character, part on Tuesday on Future-Based Cause. Now we're watching part 3, which is me talking about actually creating your new opportunity. So with that said, let's put our hands together for Russell Brunson from 2017. Let's go.
Here's number 1 we talked about is the charismatic leader, becoming that person you need to be to lead people. Number 2 is the cause, the future-based cause that inspires people to follow you, to go somewhere. And number 3 is, this is one of the coolest parts. And when I realized this, like this was for me, like when I got this piece was the key. In fact, when I got it, I was sitting in a little car in Kenya, and my wife had just fallen asleep, and I'm reading this book, and I have a little pen, and I'm taking notes. We're on this like bumpy road, and I'm like scribbling on trying to underline stuff, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, they all have this. Like this was like, that was the third piece. I got that. It was like, that's it. This is the thing to understand, okay? And it's the new opportunity, okay? Now, I hope I do this justice. If you understand this, this is like the key to your guys' success. This is the difference between a business making $100,000 a year and a business making $100 million a year is this, if you understand it, okay? Most people, when they're selling a product, what they're doing, they're selling something we call an improvement offer, something to make you better, okay? In our last Inner Circle meeting, Henry said anything that ends with an ER, better, smarter, faster, is called an improvement offer. An improvement offer is the easiest thing for us to create because that's what we always do. I'm gonna make you smarter, faster, better, whatever that is. The problem is that for me to say, yes, I want to become smarter, what do I have to admit? That I'm dumb. If I want to become faster, I have to admit that I'm slow. There's so much resistance to improvement offers. If I'm gonna try to make you improve, it's gonna be very, very hard. If I instead present you with a new opportunity, it becomes better. Okay, now I'm gonna look at both spectrums again, right? We come back to Hitler. Okay, Hitler didn't go to the Nazis and be like, hey guys, this sucks. Like all these reparations, whatever you call them, like all these things are happening, this is really, really bad. Like, I'll lead you guys better. We're gonna do some cool stuff, it's gonna be awesome. No, Hitler got out there and he's like, look guys, this is the deal. All these things that are holding us back are wrong. You make me the leader, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna get rid of them. This thing ends today, it's over, and we're starting a new thing. What do people do? They stood up and they followed. Okay, when Christ came, What did Christ say? He said, look, no longer are we going to do the law of Moses. We're not going to be doing animal sacrifices and all sorts of stuff. He said, no, this is the new law. This is the new covenant. Now, instead of doing all this stuff, it's different. This is a new opportunity. Instead, you're going to come and you're going to have a broken heart and a contrite spirit. He had a different message. It was not, we're going to make this better. We're not going to make the law of Moses easier or faster. No, it was like, this is a new thing. Okay, and if you look at any mass movement that's ever been successful in the history of time, they all have this. The leader did not teach people how to be better. Okay, if you look at corporations, those are you guys who have a corporate job or came from corporate America, what does corporate world offer? Advancements, improvement. If you work 5 years, you get a raise and you improve. Okay, no mass movement is based on that. They're all based on this, a new opportunity. When you understand this piece of it, like it's the key. Okay, I guess 9 times out of 10, if what you're selling right now is not converting, it's not making money, it's because you're selling an improvement offer. When you shift it to a new opportunity, everything will change. Okay, so here's some reasons why people don't want improvement offers. Number one, improvement is hard. The definition of the word is like, I have to go improve and become better. Okay, most people who are going to buy your thing, this is not the first time they've tried to get better at it. It's not the first time they try to lose weight or make money or invest things or whatever it is your thing it's not the first time. They've tried it and it's hard, right? And you're saying, no, I can make you faster. Like, oh, that's pain. There's so much pain tied to improvement. Okay? Number two, desire versus ambition. I would say probably 1% of the world has ambition, the people that are ambitious, right? If you're selling improvement, you're selling to people who are ambitious. That means 99% of the entire world will not buy your thing. So if your offer's not converting, it's because you're selling improvement. You're selling to ambitious people, which is so much harder. Okay? New opportunity plays on desire. What do you want to be? Who do you want to become? Okay, so it's a chance for them to have a whole new life. No longer do I have to be doing this thing over here. I got to get rid of it and start a whole new life. Like, that's the key. Okay? So if you're selling an improvement offer, you're instantly discounting 99% of the population. Gone. Number three, when you're selling improvement, as soon as you start talking about this time I'm going to help you lose weight, it's going to be different. This time, whatever it is, they have memories. They're remembering all the times they failed in the past. And that's what you're fighting against when you're selling. Like, I've tried this 10 times, never worked. Okay, I'll try again. Like, that's what you're selling against, is every single other failure they've ever had up this point. As soon as you're like, no, dude, like, none of that stuff is true. Like, here's a whole new opportunity that's not improvement. Like, it's something completely different. When you offer that, they don't have any memory of, like, all the pain that, like, you're not selling against that. All you're selling against is, like, I have desire. I can actually do this time. Okay, it's a huge key there. And the next thing is, as soon as you're selling improvement, you're typically in a bloody red ocean. And what happens in a bloody red ocean is you become a commodity. As soon as you become a commodity, then it's a race to the bottom. You become cheaper and cheaper. Like, well, I can buy your thing, but it's here. And, so and so is cheaper and cheaper. And everyone starts getting cheaper. And you have to discount to be able to compete, which is the worst way in the world to be. But that's what happens when you're in this bloody ocean. The best thing to be is in a blue ocean where it's just you, and you can charge whatever you want. Okay, Dan Kennedy told me one time, he said there is no strategic advantage of being the second lowest price leader in your market. Okay, Walmart's there. Yeah, we're almost as cheap as Walmart. Worst tagline ever, right? So if you can't be the lowest price leader in your market, there's no strategic advantage of being number two, but there is a huge strategic advantage of being the most expensive. Have you ever seen Frank Kern's ads? Frank Kern, the highest, most expensive paid copywriter in the history of planet Earth, right? Or whatever it is. Like, he positions himself there, and then what does he get? Premium prices. So if you can't be the cheapest, be the most expensive. Like, you can do that when you're not selling improvement. When you're improvement, instantly you're in commodities and you're fighting that. When you're in a blue ocean, when you're creating a new opportunity for someone, it's completely different. Think about the presidential elections again, okay? The people who lost are always talking about improve, 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 improve. People that won were all about, here's a new opportunity, here's a new change. We're going to drain the swamps in Washington, right? What were all the things that Trump said? Like, those are all new opportunities versus the improvement, okay? Understanding that's what people want, okay? The next thing that's important to understand that's tied to this improvement offer. I learned this from Perry Belcher, and when he told it to me, I had this, like, one of those, like, just huge ahas. He said that the reason why people buy from you and the reason why they don't buy from you is tied to one magic word. When you understand this, it's insane. It's all tied to status. Every buying decision you make is based on status. If I purchase this thing, is it going to increase my status or is it going to decrease my status? That's what they're asking. That's the real argument you have with people when you're trying to sell something. And they're looking at it like, cool, I want that thing. If I got that, man, I'd be cool. like my status would be huge. Like that'd be awesome. They start thinking about it, they get all excited. And they're like, wait, but last time I tried this, I failed. Oh, and then like my wife found out and she was really mad I spent stuff on credit card, still paying the credit card debt. Then my friends found out and they're going through all this stuff like how buying your thing is going to decrease their status, right? And so you got to figure out like how do I create, and anytime you're selling an improvement offer, you're pushing people down this like decrease of status. But if it's a new opportunity, like, they don't have it something to base it on, right? So it's just increase in status. So anytime you're creating a new opportunity, I'm looking through this like, what are all the ways that them purchasing this thing is going to increase their status versus the thought of decreasing their status, okay? There's a reason why people buy really nice cars. I'm going to get in that car, I'm having increased status, right? And some of you guys right now, I'm hearing me say that, and you're like, that's not true about me. Nope. Status does not affect me. In fact, I would never drive a nice car, Russell. I drive a minivan. I said, oh, really? Well, why do you drive a minivan? I'm curious. Because it's economical, and oh, well, what would the other moms in the neighborhood think if they saw you driving a Ferrari? Oh, well, if they saw me driving a Ferrari, like they would all judge me, decrease in status. And they would think that I waste my money, decrease in status. Okay? The same reason why someone drives a Ferrari is the same reason why you may drive a minivan. Because you're afraid of decreasing your status amongst your peers and your friends. Isn't that interesting? So you have to understand that as you're selling, as you're creating opportunities, it's all about status for people. When you understand that, then it's all about, okay, how do I create an offer and a product and a service, something so amazing that, like, no matter what happens, they cannot fail. The only thing that can happen is increase in status, and if not, we give them their money back, and they don't lose anything, right? That's why I love doing guarantees, because when you sell something, they're all excited about the increase. In fact, this actually works, it's going to be amazing, but like, what if it doesn't work? Oh, and they start freaking out. It's like, well, we'll give you your money back. Cool, then I'm back to ground zero. Okay, good. So really understanding that and internalizing as you're creating things is that's why people buy and why they don't buy. When you master that and you create your presentations and things based on that, it becomes really, really powerful. All right, so here are the reasons why people crave new opportunities and why they want those all the time. Number one is it's a new discovery. It's so exciting, like I found this new thing, okay? It's the reason why, like, when there's a new viral video that goes out, how many of you guys will admit it, as soon as you see a viral video, if you're like the first one to see it, you want to share it with everybody you know. You're like, I want to be the first one to share it. No one's going to admit it, but think about how much that increases your status if you're the first one, right? New discovery, if you find out this new thing, this new opportunity, like, holy cow. I remember when Dave Asprey came out with Bulletproof Coffee. And I don't drink coffee, so I was like, I can't do that. But soon every single person I know was like, oh my gosh, I found this new opportunity. I found this new thing. You put butter in your coffee. You put butter in your coffee. It was everywhere, on news, on TV, on like every event I went to, everyone was talking about it. It was like this new opportunity everybody was talking about, and it went crazy, right? Because it was a new opportunity that people discovered this new thing, and they wanted to share it. Okay, when you offer someone a legitimately new opportunity, they share it. Right now, inside of ClickFunnels, we get over 500 people a day that sign up for ClickFunnels. I don't know where they come from. It comes from all you guys talking about this new opportunity that you found. Is that crazy? It's really cool, by the way. Thank you. Please keep talking about it. In fact, today we passed 32,000 active members today. Is that amazing? So, anyway. But it's all about that, like the new discovery people get. Like they crave that about new opportunities. Number two, there's no pain and disconnect. Okay, with an improvement offer, I got to tell you, like, you failed a lot. This time we're going to try not to fail. No, like, it's a whole different thing. Like, you've never even experienced this before. They have no idea. They don't have this, like, pain of, like, this pain that's going to happen, right? They don't have to give up their own thing. Like, it's a completely new thing that they're able to do. Okay, number three is dream replacement. This is huge because it's like they had a dream. Like most people, if you think about this with your audience, right? They're currently in some kind of opportunity trying to get a result, right? Like if I want to lose weight, I'm in a vehicle, I'm trying to get over there where I'm going to get this result. I'm in that vehicle, right? I'm trying all this stuff. It's not working for me. And so if I come along and I might try and give an improvement offer again, it's going to be this hard, like, but new opportunity is like, no, this vehicle you're in sucks. Get out of it. Come in my car over here. We're going to take you on this thing. All of a sudden, this is new thing. So they still have the dream of where they're going, but not all the pain of like, I've tried this before. This car is horrible. I'm still driving this horrible Pinto trying to get to the thing. No, like you can get rid of that and this whole thing. And so they still have the chance to get the dream of where they're going without all of the negative side effects and all the negative things that they have about the car that they're in, okay? And then greener pastures. Life's always green over there. Okay, and a couple things I want to help you understand. As soon as I understood this whole concept of new opportunities, I was like, well, how do you present and create a new opportunity, right? That's the next thing. Like, it's cool, but how do you make that? And I realized after looking at like thousands of different things, I was like, every single new opportunity comes down to one of two things. Number one is an opportunity switch, or number two is called an opportunity stack. Okay, so an opportunity switch is you're looking at your potential customer, and they're sitting in this opportunity, this car, this vehicle, right? And you're saying, That car you're in is no good. We're going to switch you to this one right here. Okay, it's a switch. We're changing it from this opportunity to this opportunity. Okay, as we did the FAT event 2 weeks ago, that's one of the big things that came out of it for me was like understanding that your audience is already in some vehicle trying to get that result over here. Okay, you're not going to teach them like, oh, there's a result, you want that. They already want it. They already want to lose weight, make money, like whatever your thing is, they already have that result they want, but they're in some vehicle that's not getting them the result they want. Okay, so the first one is a switch. You're saying this vehicle is no good, switch it out for this one, and that's an opportunity switch. The second one is what we call an opportunity stack. So they're already in an opportunity they like, but you're helping them stacking on a new opportunity. Okay, and I'm going to show that in about 2 slides. I'll go deeper on the opportunity stacking part because it'll make more sense. But traditionally, when somebody's first coming into your world, the first interaction with one of your funnels, what you are presenting to them typically is an opportunity switch. You've been trying this. Now instead, you're going to be coming over here and trying this. That's the switch, okay? Now, opportunity switching usually happens at 2 different levels. One, if we went earlier, we talked about like the market and then the sub-markets and then where you're creating your niche. You're getting them to switch from whatever niche that they're in to your market, okay, to the niche you've created. You've switched them there. Or you can come one level out to the sub-market where let's say they're doing real estate and you're switching them to internet marketing. Or they're doing investing and you're switching them to real estate, or whatever that thing is, okay? So you're switching them from one opportunity to the next, okay? Now, if you look at this, typically the way that most businesses work is the first time they come into your world, you're doing an opportunity switch, okay? So when most of you guys came into my world, you were doing something already, right? You had a result, you wanted to make money, get your message out, you wanted to change whatever your thing was, and you were in some vehicle, right? And I was like, look, the vehicle you guys have is horrible, okay? It's probably Lead Pages or Confusionsoft or something like that. Vehicle's bad, okay? The only option is like certain death and doom and frustration. And I was like, but look at this. There's this new opportunity called ClickFunnels. Come over here, boom, and I move you to a new opportunity. I present that to you, and you're like, sweet, this is awesome, right? Now, this is the key I want you guys to understand. I actually voxed this to Dan Henry yesterday, okay? In your business, you want one opportunity switch. The fastest way to kill your list, destroy your audience, and confuse people is to give them a switch, and then a switch, and a switch, and a switch. I look at the first 8 years of my business, and guess what I was doing to my audience? I put them in a new opportunity. Oh, and they're like, this is awesome. And I was like, hey, guys, here's another new opportunity. And then they all jump over here and like, what about that one? I'm like, that one's good, but this one's even better. And like, okay, cool. They'll come over here. And I'm like, oh, over here. And I kept like switching and switching. And very quick, people like lose faith in you. They're like, oh, all these things are awesome, but like, what am I doing? Like, and I kept moving and moving and moving, right? And so in each of your business, you should have one and only one opportunity switch. After you've switched somebody into your opportunity, now you go deep there. Okay, now you go deep there, and this is where you start doing opportunity stacks. So what are the opportunities within this vehicle that I'm offering you? So for me, most of you guys are familiar with my value ladder, right? You come into my world, you switch into funnels. Now, what do I have? I've got different things. I can offer you guys ClickFunnels. I can offer you guys funnel scripts. I can offer you guys certification. Like these are all new opportunities within the opportunity I've switched you into. Can you show that there again? Okay, so the initial thing I offer is a switch, and after that I stack new opportunities. But they're all based on this foundation of the opportunity that I put people in initially. Does that make sense? Okay? That's how you get people to follow and go deeper and deeper and deeper with you. It's not by switching them from thing to thing to thing. Like if I did this, and next week I was doing a webinar about how you guys can make money in real estate, and then next week I was talking about how to do the Forex trading, and next week I was like, how to do SEO, like you guys would all leave me. None of you guys would be here. The reason you guys are here today is because everything we're talking about is in this thing. For the last 3 years, I've talked about nothing but this thing because this is the vehicle that I believe in. And if you keep switching from thing to thing to thing, people aren't going to believe you. You have to believe that deep that this becomes your mission. Like I want everybody into this opportunity. And after that, then we'll stack other things that can take that to the next level. You can become certified and make this into a career. You can join Inner Circle and help. There's other things that we have, but there's only one switch, and after that's a stack. Does that make sense? Cool. So that's how those things work.
All right. I hope you guys are getting this. I just gave you the secret to everything you want in life. Now, this is not the most easy, most simple thing to figure out. That's why it's hard, right? Anything that's great is hard to do. Like people if it was easy, everyone would do it and it wouldn't work, right? Most people are again, back in the day, everyone's just repair businesses. Now everyone's doing improvement offers. Like the masses, they look at the market as a whole. It's like 99% of people are offering improvement. which is good. You can make an okay living doing that. But if you really want to change the world and change the people's lives that you've been called to serve and actually make the money that you deserve, it all comes down to that, which is figure out like what is the new opportunity. You got to spend some time thinking about it. Like it's not just something that's like, oh, this is my new opportunity. Like it's not that simple. It's something you have to think through and you have to figure out and you have to craft it and you create it. It becomes this new thing. It's interesting because people always tell me, well, Russell, of course it worked for you. You picked a great market. You picked funnels. And like, you understand, funnels was not a thing a decade ago, right? We used to call them sales processes. We had different names for it. Like when we decided like funnels were our thing, that we call it a company ClickFunnels. You can see it right there. We said ClickFunnels is the way. This is what we're doing. Funnels are the new opportunity. And I went to war for a decade, convincing the world that funnels were the new opportunity, right? And it's worked. It's happened. Like there's no one in the world like I go into hairdressers. I was talking to Dean Graciosi. He's like my wife's a hairdresser, and the other hairdressers are talking about ClickFunnels. Like this is ridiculous. So he's like, what you did like transcended anything else that any of us have done in the marketplace. Like you've brought a new opportunity and brought it into all these businesses, all these industries, right? And so that's the power in creating and figure out where your new opportunity is. But it's going to take some time to think through it. So that's the homework today. In fact, if you guys want a homework assignment, go get the Expert Seekers book, expertseekers.com, and then go, obviously the whole book, but if you want to go deep into just the new opportunity stuff, it all starts on page number 77 in the hardbound version is where new opportunity starts, and it goes deep in here. It gives you exercises and things to work through and to think through as you're creating this new opportunity for your audience, for your market. I think the biggest thing that biggest hint I can give you as you're trying to figure this thing out is, again, it's coming back and stepping back and saying, okay, who's my dream client, right? That's number one. Who's the person I'm trying to serve? Okay, so I draw that person over here on the left-hand side, right? And over here I say, what's the result they want, right? And usually if you see my doodles, there's like a mountain, right? I'm going up to the mountain, like this is the result they want. And the question is like, how is your dream customer currently trying to get that result? Okay, because they're trying. I think I talked about it in the video, but in fact, some of you guys know I bought Lady Boss from Kaylin Poland a couple years ago, and I talked to her. She said the average woman in America goes on 8 diets a year, right? 8 diets. So that's almost 1 a month. So what happens is like, here's the dream customer down here. Here's the result. They want to lose weight. So what are all the different things that they're currently trying, right? So they're trying paleo, keto, they're trying all these other things, right? This is how you figure out what are the other things in your market. And your job is look at all these things right here and not say I'm going to make paleo better. I'm not going to make keto better. It's like, what's your version that's different? It's a new opportunity. It's not the same thing, right? So you got to figure out what that thing is. And the easiest way for me, I always do is sit down ahead of time and say, okay, here's the result they're trying to get. Here's all the different options. How's mine different? I remember when I spoke at Grant Cardone's 10X event. This is where we set the world record and sold more in 90 minutes than anyone had ever sold in the past. That record still stands this day, by the way. So yeah, let's go. But the very first thing I did when I was going to that event, I said, okay, everyone's coming to Grant Cardone's event trying to learn how to 10X their business, right? That was the whole theme of the event. I said, I looked at all the other speakers. I'm like, what are all the other speakers? What are all of their, what are all of their opportunities that they're trying to present people to get that result? I said, okay, there's someone teaching sales, someone teaching traffic generation, someone teaching, so there are all these different things that people are teaching. I said, okay, these are all the opportunities they can choose from. I need to present a new opportunity. I'm not, if there was 3 sales guys and then I'm trying to my way of selling is better than everybody else's, that's not a new opportunity, right? Mine comes in saying look, you could do this, but I don't realistically, you could actually 10X your business with any of these, but here's when you can. Boom, introduce my new opportunity. $3.2 million in sales. That was the difference, right? I outsold all the other speakers combined because all of them were fighting over this, trying to make improvement offers on everyone else's thing on how to 10X the business. I was like, no. I got something different. Boom, new opportunity. Everything else shifts, okay? So for you, it's spending some time thinking through that. So that's the gold nugget I wanted to give you guys today. Is that helpful? Is that good? Does that blow your mind a little bit? Hopefully it was helpful for you guys. If not, again, go back and watch this. All these are, if you go to my fan page, my Russell Brunson, whatever my fan page, Google or go to Facebook, type my name, you'll see all the replays from the last couple ones that we've done here, and go back and you can see the replay. This one's over, and go and watch it, and then start thinking through what your new opportunity is going to be. Okay, again, it's like the most important yet the least understood of all the things that I've been sharing with you guys over the last 3 days this week. So hopefully that is helpful and get you guys started. And again, if you haven't read Expert Seekers book, go dive into here. Everything we talked about this week's all in here, plus a whole bunch more, plus how to craft your presentation. After you have these things, attractive character, future-based cause, new opportunity, after you have those things figured out, this is the foundation of it all, then we go and create a presentation that's going to sell. right? In fact, look at Expert Secrets. First half of the book's like, here's figuring out all the stuff. And last half's like, here's how to create your presentation, right? And the presentation could be a webinar, it could be a challenge. It doesn't matter how. Like the presentation is the same no matter where you're doing it. It's just figuring out like that background, all this foundational thing is what makes the presentation convert. So it makes your people follow you. It makes everything else magical happen, okay? So, all right, I love the comments. Chico said, mind blown. Russell Brunson, thank you very much. Mind is blown. Thank you. Sweet. Solid gold. Thank you for the, anyway, I appreciate the comments, you guys. It means a lot to me. So if I'm going to come here every single day and entertain you guys and train you, all I want back is some good comments in the comments section. So let me know, feed my ego, make me feel good about myself. If you look at my DISC profile, I'm a high I, I'm a high DIS, so like I'm all three of those. But high I, like I want people to like me, I want some feedback, so feel free to let me know. It won't hurt my feelings. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. All right, so we have some cool plans the rest of this week. So we come live some more fun things. This is kind of the end of this series. We want to do these three things because again, it's the foundation of everything you want to do, right? My goal again here is to wake you guys up to your calling, help you be aware of like this is happening and you can do something and you can change people's lives. You can get paid insanely well for it if you learn these skill sets. And so it's exciting. Hopefully you're excited as well. Jeff said, on the list of GOATs, I have Russell under Tom Brady and just above Ollie. Well, thank you, Jeff. You're my new hero. Anyway, awesome, guys. I appreciate you. Okay, last thing as you guys know, get on the texting list. I guess we haven't, international numbers we're still trying to get figured out. We use an app called Community to send out these text messages. So international is still a few tweaks we're trying to figure out. So international not working yet. But hopefully by next week, you'll be able to go in there and go into not ManyChat. I always forget. WhatsApp. Go to WhatsApp and text number, but it's not working yet. But hopefully by next week. But for everyone else, if you're not on the texting list yet, know that we text you about 5 minutes before I go live every single day, and we're picking 5 people from the texting list to actually come to a 1-day free consult here in Boise, Idaho with me and my team. And so I want you guys to win that. So you got to win that by getting on the text list. So I'm going to drop that little video right now to show you how to get on the text list. And again, if you had fun today, let me know in the comments. I appreciate you all, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. What do they say on old Batman? Like same bat channel, same bat time, same bat place. Yeah, that's what's happening. Maybe I'll bring Batman. I have a Batman costume. Maybe we'll bring him in here tomorrow to make sure you guys are serious about this. Anyway, I appreciate you all. Thanks so much, and we'll see you guys mañana.
Russell Brunson, and I am kind of freaking out right now. I'm so excited. I just got a brand new phone. This is called my Funnel Hacker phone. And in this phone, I'm actually setting up a private community where I have a chance to text with my funnel hackers, with people like you about entrepreneurship and business and personal development and all the fun things that we love to talk about. And inside of this phone, I've been sending cool stuff that I don't send anywhere else except for people in my texting community. And I want to invite you to be part of it. Now, a couple things. Number one, the first thing I need you to do is grab your phone right now, and I want you to actually text me, okay? The phone number is 208-231-3797. I'll probably have it above or below or somewhere. But the number again is 208-231-3797. Text me right now. Text me, hey, text me, what's up, whatever you want to do. And that's the first step. The second step is my goal is I want to get 50,000 entrepreneurs and business owners and funnel hackers on my phone here in the next, before the end of the year. So that's my goal and my game plan, and I need your help. If you will help me to get 50,000 people on here, I'm going to invite 5 of you to come here and fly to my office. We're going to hang out, and I'm going to spend a day with you coaching you on your business. The first half of the day, I'm going to sit down with you. I'm going to brainstorm your funnels, your structure, your offer, all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to have my top copywriter help you with your copy. Our funnel builders, our designers, we're all going to come and tag team and spend a day with 5 of you here in the office. It's going to be so much fun. So that's the prize. That's the reward. The way you can win that reward is, number one, you have to text me. If you haven't texted me yet, you are not eligible to be part of this. I need you to text me so you can be part of my texting community, okay? Again, the number is 208-231-3797. I'm going to memorize that number, but as of right now, it is 208-231-3797. Text me. That's number one. Number two is every single time you help me to share this message, you get a vote. That means if you like the video down below, you get an extra vote. If you comment down below, you get an extra vote. You share this video, you get an extra vote, okay? And if you comment again, you'll get another extra vote, okay? At the end of this, after we have 50,000 people who are on my texting platform, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 5 of you guys to come to our offices here in Boise. We're going to spend a day going deep into your funnels, your business. It's going to be so much fun. You work with me, my copywriters, my designers, my funnel builders, and we're going to get your business up and launched live. This is a free gift for 5 of you guys. So again, the way to win, text me. Stop everything you're doing. Pause this, text me, 208-231-3797. So what do you got to do right now? You know what to do.